The Legend of the Fifth Floor. The fifth floor of Dormitory Building C, University of Transport in District 9, Ho Chi Minh City, has long been dubbed the ghost floor by students. Though nestled between the fourth and sixth floors, it is eerily quiet, with flickering lights no matter how often they're replaced. There's a legend about a male student named T, who allegedly hanged himself in room 503 after failing an important exam 3 times and being warned of academic suspension. Around the same time, his girlfriend broke up with him. On a stormy night, T was found hanging from a hammock rope, having left behind a note: "No one should ever stay in this room." After his death, residents near 503 reported whispers behind the locked door. Some said they saw a white shadow standing in the corner of the hallway, especially when it rained. The room was sealed shut by dorm staff, but the seal was mysteriously torn the next morning and the door slightly ajar. Since then, room 503 was permanently locked. The new roommates in September, a group of freshmen: Khan, a cheerful guy from Bac Ninh; Dui, a quiet Central Vietnamese; Tuan, a funny Saigon native; and Hung, who loved horror stories, were assigned to room 502. They laughed off the old ghost tales. On their second night, Hung stayed up late studying with headphones. Around 3 a.m., he removed them and heard slow, soft footsteps outside the hallway, as if someone were walking barefoot. Peeking through the door crack, he saw a pale, featureless foot gliding past. No toes, no sound. It vanished near the door of room 503. The door to room 503. The next morning, Kun noticed the door to 503 was ajar, even though it had a large padlock before. Curious, the group pushed it open. The room inside was dusty and covered in cobwebs, filled with a musty, unpleasant scent mixed with faint incense. On the ceiling, a frayed hammock rope still dangled ominously. Across the floor were long scratch marks, like something heavy had been dragged. Hung whispered, "Something's off here." Tuan froze and muttered, "Someone is watching us." They turned, but saw nothing. On the foggy window pane, however, there was the imprint of a hand from the inside, the white figure at the end of the hallway. That night, Du couldn't sleep and stepped out into the hall. A breeze swept in. When he lit his cigarette, the flame briefly revealed the far end of the hallway, always darker due to a broken light. There stood a girl in a long white dress, hair covering her face, her back facing him. Du froze. The figure remained motionless, but a chill crawled down his spine. When he tried to approach, she glided silently toward room 503, then vanished into the dark. Du screamed, waking the whole room. But when they came out, no one was there. They checked the security camera footage, only to find that footage from 2:45 to 3:05 a.m. had been completely corrupted. The shared dream 3 nights later, all 4 roommates had the exact same dream: a soft, rhythmic knocking, 3 knocks. When they opened the door, a pale girl with hollow black eyes whispered, "Can I sleep here, just for one night?" Her voice echoed like from the bottom of a well. Each woke up drenched in sweat. The time? 3:03 a.m. The next morning, while cleaning under the beds, Dewey found handprints in the dust, as if someone had crawled under. Even more disturbing, the prints led from his bed to Kane's. The truth behind T's death. Hung, ever curious, dug into old student forums and found a 2018 post. T had become depressed after breaking up with a senior girl named Mai. They had secretly stayed together in room 503. But after T's death, Mai vanished without a trace. Her phone off, social media deleted, belongings left behind. One former student wrote that a month after the incident, he heard a girl sobbing inside room 503, calling T's name. When he opened the door, it was empty. Hung whispered, "What if she died here too and never left?" The final night. The roommates lit incense and prayed in front of room 503, asking for forgiveness for disturbing the past. That night, rain fell hard. At 3 a.m., the power flickered, then cut out. Footsteps echoed down the hallway, barefoot, dragging slightly. Then came 3 knocks, just like in the dream. No one dared move. A raspy breath could be heard right outside the door, followed by a whisper. "Can I sleep here?" They held their breath. After what felt like an eternity, the sounds faded. But at dawn, they found the outer side of their door covered in black handprints, as if someone had clawed at it for hours. The prints stretched all the way to room 503, which was now locked tightly again, as if never touched. They immediately requested a room transfer. From then on, the fifth floor remained eerily silent. Yet seniors still whisper, if you hear knocking at 3 a.m., don't open. If someone asks to stay the night, pretend you're asleep.